Are you married?
I'm not married, but
I know you're not fucking married.
You don't know that I'm not married.
I do know because I can tell by that badass attitude. Listen, you already about to snatch dreams out the air. You're shaking your head. You're talking with your neck and shit. You're mentioning shit that nobody even ever brought up. I never brought up your fucking father.
That was crazy. You are judging me when you don't even know me.
Sus, you let him
get on
the defense before
you don't even know me.
Hold on, y'all.
Rashawn, don't cape Rashawn.
No, wait.
Stop.
He's the only person on this.
I don't have to know you if I asked you a specific question.
I'm not married.
Listen.
3 times.
I guarantee you I heard that 1,000 times from a bunch of chicks that was masculine as fuck.
But you just said that if I listen, I will be married.
That's because you ain't quiet enough to actually
understand. Those single women saying I've been engaged.
This is what I guarantee you.
What's good, everybody? What's good? This your boy JTL, aka Big Op, back again. Before I get started, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. All right, so y'all seen that a lot of females, especially our women, are happy to flex, right? That they've been proposed to or engaged multiple times by multiple men, right? But we keep hearing, even though we know the stats, black men are married more than black women. And this ain't to, totally get into the back and forth from the gender wars and have women coming in here snatching dreams out of the sky and all that bullshit. This is basically for my fellas, man. And for the few black women out there that actually want to listen instead of just get mad, but they know how to compartmentalize, the reality from feelings. Right? Probably got a good man around on father or something that helped them understand. We keep hearing black females say, right, they've been engaged multiple times or proposed to multiple times by multiple men, right? But we'll sit there and say black men don't want to get married. Make that make sense? 1 out of 4 black women will get married, right? And we're seeing one of the reasons why, and it's the attitude. A lot of these females want to still be in the streets. A lot of these females want to think the grass is always greener on the other side. You got multiple chances to get married, and you still haven't got married once. So I say this in, response to my brothers. Be careful about that, because that simp shit that was going on before, we ain't playing that simp shit no more. Brothers have awakened instead of listening to females trying to tell us black men don't want to get married. And then we go off on the tangent against other brothers and be like, y'all don't want to get married. We don't want to get married. We don't know how to treat women. We don't care about the things that they care about. Not true. Because if that's the case, then why are more black men married than black women? Now, you can add into, the interracial marriage. We're married more out than they are. Cool. But we're still married. Then you have some women that try to combat that by saying, oh, well, their divorces are higher when it's interracial marriage than it is when black women are married out. But black women are married at a lower number out. And we see a lot of other men, respectfully, say they don't want to deal with black women because of their attitude. They don't see how black men deal with it, right? Neither here nor there. What I'm saying is, I'm talking to the point of when they're saying that black men don't want to be married. Black men don't want to take marriage serious. That is not true. Instead of when they hear the numbers, right, fellas, black men are actually married more than black women. When I heard that number, I was like, damn, word. Like when I started being able to hear the numbers, and shout out to Kevin Samuels again, rest in peace to the Godfather, because this brother had this conversation that had opened a lot of people's minds up. And instead of the majority of black people that came in contact with the content, being happy, like, damn, that is good, because we've been hearing all these lies, and it made us dig and research. All these black men are gay, you go do your research. It's not true. All these black men are in jail versus college. Not true, it's the other way around. It's more brothers in college than there is in prison. More brothers are married than they thought not. More brothers are involved fathers than we thought not. More brothers have been released from prison than any other group of men for being falsely accused. of crimes. So we see all these numbers and like, well, damn, we sat around here since the 80s and 90s believing this. I mean, since the 80s and 90s when shit was going on. Let me say that, right? And brothers have made great strides and transformations to do a lot better. And then we see brothers, we see the Million Man March, but we still don't believe it. We see more brothers in the Nation of Islam, but we don't believe it. We see more brothers becoming Hebrew Israelites, but we still don't believe it. We see more brothers getting educations, getting better careers and start businesses, but we still don't believe it. We see a lot of brothers owning their own houses and raising their family, but we still don't want to believe it. This is why Kevin was so pivotal at this point in time during the pandemic, is because it made us start really thinking and opening our minds up to actually look up and do the damn research. He always talked about blackdemographics.com. They do the research. They get the concrete numbers for us. They give us the links and the citations of where they got their information from to make sure that we can double fact check it on our own. And a lot of us still don't want to do it. A lot of us will still sit there and believe black men don't want to get married, but you will anecdotally see a lot of black females say they've had multiple engagements, multiple proposals, and still didn't get married once. But black men don't want to get married. Think about that, fellas. Actually think about it. And the few ladies that actually listen with good common sense, actually think about that. Do we really want to let go the bullshit that they put upon us? Because it's not even it's not just black men, it's black people in general. The bullshit they put upon us. I ain't gonna lie to you, me personally, I think our black community as a totality in this country is done. Unless, I'm sorry to say, God forbid, something catastrophic happens for us to come back together like Jim Crow days, redlining days, slavery days, Civil War days, abolition days. We done. We got what we thought was the promised land, and now we don't want to stick together. When it was hard, we stuck together. Now that it's easy, it's hard to stick together. And that's just something I want my fellas to think about, and maybe the few black women that are coherent to listen instead of combative, that actually do love brothers. But this is for my fellas. Stop believing in bullshit. When somebody say something, do your own research as well. Do your research. Open your minds to listen, comprehend, understand, and then go do your own research. But you got to have your mind open to even want to listen. This your boy JTL, aka Big Op. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. JVJ Next Network. You know what it is. Chip.